Anyways, welcome back to part 2 of looking through binders full of old stuff. Obviously, as a temporary series, while I cannot physically go to games and make highlight videos and all the stuff I normally do, this is kind of my substitute for a slightly longer video to go through an entire binder. Stuff, that I've accumulated over the years. This one is similar to the last one. I already kind of glimpsed through it. It's a lot of hero cards and stuff. There are some other ones where we'll get into trading card size things, which will be interesting. But here we have another one, as I said, like last time, with a bunch of hero cards. The binder itself means nothing. It's just an old binder from 1996. So, it means nothing. It's just something to store stuff in. And over here, actually, first down here, we have, for some reason, the final cup standings from 2010. This was well, I guess it is a hero card, but it's one that I had hanging on the wall, which is why the edges are kind of beat up. As you can see, an old Tony Stewart one from, I guess, 2004. You can see stats and stuff, normal hero card stuff. Joe Gibbs over there in the corner, along with crew chief Greg Zipadelli and stuff. What is this? Oh, I'm not really sure why I kept this. This is apparently the card pack from the 2017 Mets team set. I don't know really. I guess I kept it for the names, but it's not really something I need to keep or something I normally keep, so I guess it's going in the trash pile. This is obviously something I didn't use. A free ticket voucher from Somerset Patriots. Good for one upper box ticket for either Tuesday, September 6th or Wednesday, September 7th, which obviously I didn't go to. This is the 2016 season. Not really sure. Patriots do a lot of times just give away tickets just to get people coming back, especially in September, either early or late in the season, just to draw people in. Because if you've seen any of my videos from when I've been on there, when I've been in there during a weeknight when school is still in session, it's dead. If you watch any of my videos from a midweek game from April or May or September, it's dead in there. But anyway, you can redeem for one upper box ticket from 2016. So in the last binder, we had the 2019 Sussex County Miners team photo. And this is 2018 one I got from Fan Appreciation 2018, which was the final regular season day. There's the whole list of names from the team from that year, and nothing on the back. And subsequently, that's how you say that, we have the 2018 magnet schedule, which obviously I have in here because it's no longer applicable. And we have the magnet schedule for the Patriots 2018 as well in here. Anyway, I'm going to quickly put all that back and then we'll get started on this stuff. So first we have this photo of Hershey Bears player. I have no idea why I have this. I don't know if I got it at the arena or where this even came from, because I have been to a couple Hershey Bears games way before I started doing these types of videos, so I don't have any pictures or videos or whatever. So it's stuff from a long time ago. And clearly this is that era because they have updated their look since then. They have a different logo and all that. This is Dmitry Orlov, number 27 with Hershey at the time. And that's literally all it is. It's just a picture. Here we have a 2008 or 9, so one of those. I guess this is a hero card of Kyle Busch. Looks like Charlotte in the background. And can we flip this over? There we go. And even though all of these pictures are from 2008, all the pictures of the car and stuff, it is a 2009 hero car, as you can see, as of January 2009, up top there. Next one is Eric Almirola from, I don't know what year, Looks like a Gen 5 car. Career highlights. I guess 2015. Finish achievement. Oh, so I guess this is 2016. So this is more recent than I thought. I'm not sure where I picked this up from. 2016? Almirola? Interesting. So I haven't really looked into this. As I mentioned at the beginning, all I really did was open it up to see what was in here and kind of close it. I didn't really look that far into it. I think with this one, we're going to get into a lot of 2008 to 2010 territory. So back in 2008, when I was 8 years old, when you could more easily accessibly like request hero cards and stuff. Now you still can from a bunch of people, but it was a lot more accessible back then. I basically sent them out to every driver I could think of in the top 3 series. Some of them sent them right away. You know, some of the bigger drivers, first of all, some of them didn't send one at all. But the ones who did, they took a couple years. And even though I sent them back in 2008, there's some hero cars that are like 2010 that I got it. Like I have a Carl Edwards 2009 Aflac one that was actually in the last binder that I showed off last week. That was actually a very personalized message, which is pretty cool. Anyway, here is the Incredible Pizza Company hero card of the Nationwide Series with Scott Lagasse Jr. on the front. You can see it's personalized to me as well. Autographed. Get your incredible racing gear today at ipcracegear.com. I assume that doesn't work anymore. And I guess that's the schedule of the races that either Lagasse ran or he ran with that sponsor, because that schedule only really goes, or no, this is the continuation of it. So they might have run a full schedule. And here's your hero card on the back of it with all the stats and stuff. Here we have Jason Luffler. You can see, looking at the car, it's like 2011 is when they started using that car full time. They did run some test races with the newer body car in 2010. So it could be that, I guess. But anyway, there's the signature. It kind of looks like a thin pen. Interesting. Yeah, this is 2011 because here's your 2011 schedule. And you have Great Clips coupons. Didn't we come across that in the last one when I was looking over ARCA hero cards from 2009? I'm pretty sure one of those had Great Clips coupons. Here's an old one. I'm not really sure where this came from. This is Andy Belmont. This is, I forget what they called it at the time. Maybe it's Bush North at the time. I don't remember. This is around 2000. This is what has become the regional ARCA series now. With last year, it was K&N. I don't know if it was East or West or whatever, but basically that's this number 50 America Online car. And let's see, it talks about ARCA Dash Series, and he's from Langhorne. I'm not really sure how we ended up with this, to be honest. Now, I think Andy Belmont in NASCAR circles is kind of a well-known name. Like, he's not a nobody, but I'm not really sure how we ended up with that. Here is 1999 Johnny Benson Cheerios car. Ironically, I have that sitting right over there. But anyway, there's that hero card, and on the back, career highlights, as you know, most of them do. Hey, there's fan club that I assume does not exist anymore. We have an old Jeff Burton. I'm not really sure where all these old ones are coming from, but we have a Jeff Burton number 9 Busch Series track gear car. And there's that. Next, we have just Joe Gibbs Racing in general. You see NHRA cars, you see the stock cars, the MBNA. I guess this is an MBNA card here. And here we have an autographed Denny Hamlin one from, looks like 2009, with FedEx all over it. the FedEx Racing schedule, which is the entire schedule, of course. I think this was in the last binder where there's one from 2006 where it was actually, they had the whole schedule was color-coded based on which ones he raced. Like if it was FedEx Kinko's, which turned into Office, or if it was FedEx Freight, it'd be red. If it were Express, it'd be orange. If it were Ground, it'd be green. Like, that was kind of cool. Next we have Buckshot Jones, number 00, the Cheez-It car. 2000 is the year. The year of the 00. I didn't know he ran a Cheez-It car. I almost went backwards. Next, we have Mackenzie Visine, which is a sponsor, I think, that came back to him when he was in the 17 Cup in the early 2010s, if I'm not mistaken. I know he was on Clint Bowyer's car for a while when he was in the 15. This is an early Busch Series car. I hit my own foot. And there is the back of that. And this one, I believe, is still a hero card, but the front is just very plain. It's just Jerry Nadeau in front of his car. And there's the back. Next, we have Kyle Petty for Hot Wheels. From the year, I don't know. Is there 2000? This one is slightly big. You can see it's, not in the best shape on that side. But this is an Elliott Sadler number 21 when he first came up to the Cup Series. See, everything just seems oversized on this one for some reason. Next, we have Hermie Sadler, number 30 Busch Series car, Little Trees Racing, which is like the air freshener you put in your car. Or maybe you don't. I never have, but that's what they are. They are car air fresheners. Next, we have Ken Schrader. Picture of Kenny from the year 2000. As you can see, the Winston Cup schedule right there. Whole bunch of other stuff. Next, we have Tony Stewart's 2001 hero card. And if you can already see, after this we're getting into slightly newer stuff. Stuff that I've gotten in the last few years. Like this. Chris Buescher from 2018. This is at Pocono. You had to get wristbands. This was at the Monster Energy stage. There was 3 drivers there. It was Chris Buescher, Kurt Busch, and Gray Gaulding. Gray Gaulding was late. This was obviously Chris Buescher. Now, they said everyone, can only have one thing signed, but that was on top of the hero cards. So, this was I know this isn't Chris Buescher, but at the same time, that's when I got my first car autographed in person. The Kurt Busch car sitting over there. Anyway, let's move on from that. And there's the back of the hero card. And by the way, when I was talking about the 2008 to 2010 hero cards, I know there's a lot more of those somewhere. Some of them were in the last binder as well. I guess they're more spread out than I thought. But there's definitely a lot more than that. This is Daniel Hemrick. He was at this is also Pocono 2018. He was at the Chevy tent. So I got that. I wonder, it must have been the year before where at the Chevy tent I got a free, because Chevy tents have free stuff, if you sign up every year. One of the years was a shirt, and I just got Stuart Friesen to sign it because he didn't have hero cards. So in my closet somewhere, I do have a Chevy shirt that obviously I've never worn, but it's autographed by Stuart Friesen. Here's the Kurt Busch one. It's autograph. The Monster Energy number 41. Obviously, you had to go with the Monster Energy one because of it being the Monster Energy stage. Is this? Oh, I guess, okay, I take that back. This is actually double-sided. This side is Haas. There we go. With no Monster Energy logo. Oh, wait, there is on the quarter panel, though. Interesting. So here's the Gray Gaulding one. the Sun Frog, Sweet Frog, my bad. He also had Sun Frog at one point. This was the year that BK Racing shut down and they had no sponsors for most of the year. So this was the previous year's hero card when they actually had sponsors. But I got it. Sweet Frog. He's only 2 years older than me. Here, actually, I guess I didn't go over this one yet. So this is the 2006 Denny Hamlin one that I was talking about. I think this is the right one. It's autographed. Not really sure where we got it. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is autographed. Or it is autographed, but that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the color coding I was mentioning. It's kind of silly, but it's a nice little touch. I kind of like that. FedEx Cup Special. So I was mentioning about how you can have one thing signed, and one thing signed from the driver appearances. And I think going into that, the only one that I knew I was going to hit up was that one main one. And so I went through, the different shop area, the haulers, tried to find something for Chris Buescher. Could not find a diecast. I didn't have a diecast for him at the time to sign like I did with Kurt Busch. This was literally the only thing that they had in the entire place, and this was the last one as well. But he did autograph it. This is a koozie thing, by the way, if you can't tell, like where you put your drink in. So this is the Busch Beans one. So yeah, I just got that autographed and stuffed in here. Ironically, the first Chris Buescher diecast I did get is the Busch's Baked Beans card, because that was in the Authentics Wave 12. And I think I checked for the other drivers like Hemrick and Galding, but they're not going to have any hauler for like BK Racing. Couldn't find any Greg Galding stuff, couldn't find any Daniel Hemrick stuff. So I just set up for the hero cards on that one. Of course, now you could get some Hemrick stuff because he had it being in the number 8 car last year. So this one is just a hero card from the Geico tent, I believe. He wasn't actually there. Well, he was at one point, but not when I was there. But they had hero cards lying around. So took one from the Geico tent, and there you go. Ty Dillon hero card. This is unrelated to sports. Local DJ. Rusty Wallace hero card. Obviously an older one. Probably one from the early 2000s. Yeah, exactly. 2000. There it is. So, there you go. Another one from 2000. We have Darrell Waltrip, Kmart Racing, Route 66. Apparently I stuck another one in there. This is John Hunter Nemechek. There's the whole back of the Darrell Waltrip card. This is John Hunter Nemechek. Another Pocono one. I believe this was 2017. Obviously now he's a rookie in the Cup Series, so it's cool to have a Truck Series hero card here. It's autographed in person. There you go. And I should probably put this in its own sleeve. I'm not really sure why I just stuck it in there. Okay, I guess I was just too lazy to get more sleeves because I just started shoving several things in at once. So anyway, some people are gonna hate me for this, because people always do when I unpackage a diecast that is quote-unquote valuable. This, I've mentioned this several times, but with the exception of this year, obviously, the local Wendy's in my hometown every Thursday night during the summer has a car show every week, and there's this guy there that sells diecasts. So I bought a NHRA Don Garlitz. I haven't removed the card, as you can see, although I can easily access it. I kept it in there just for safekeeping, but I can access it here, I think. Obviously, I can move it around. It's actually a little tougher to get out than I thought. But anyway, I don't remember how much. This was a little bit more expensive, but come on. There it is. Oh, and that's kind of underwhelming. So anyway, Don Garlitz card that came with the packaging, and this is why I'm saying it's underwhelming, because this was all that was on the back. Anyway, 2002 from Racing Champions. Now, obviously, as you can see, it is autographed, which is why people would hate me, because I lost the value on it. I did carefully use scissors to cut out the car, but you know, people would hate me because it's autographed by Don. But the die cast for that, it's going to be in the shadow, so it might be hard to see. This one right here in the corner. So that's that. But you know, it's my die cast. I own it. You know, I can do whatever I want with it. But yeah, that's what that is. And also in this sleeve is from the 2017. We're getting the baseball stuff here. This is from the 2017 AAA National Championship game in Scranton, Pennsylvania. You like the gold on that? This is my ticket from the game, I think. Or is this just a commemorative thing? I don't know. Tuesday, September 19, 2017. It is autographed. I don't know why I'm blanking. Number 6, Yankees. Why the hell am I blanking on this? Hold on. Okay, Roy White was the guy I was looking for. I don't know why I blanked on that. That literally took me a few minutes as I tried to rack my brain from 3 years ago. Hard to believe that I've been making these types of videos since 2017. And these other ones, since they're full pictures, because the rest of the guys in line that I got the autographs from all had pictures except for Roy White for some reason. But this one is former short-lived Yankee, not him, but his Yankee career, Jeff Juden. And for some reason, I thought he was another guy at first, so I crossed that out. I stuck this in there, just a random Richard Petty Johnny Lightning card, one of 1,752, I might add. And I think I kept this just because of the bio on the back. King of NASCAR, you know, Richard Petty thing. You know, back in, you know, it actually says 1972 Plymouth Roadrunner. You know, back in the day, this might not be something you keep necessarily, but in the day and age of most of the die casts you get, just having generic packaging, you know, I like to keep ones that are kind of customizable, or, you know, they're different in any way, like the promo boxes. But anyway, this one is Andy Ashby. If you, right? Yeah. If you are a Phillies fan or ever have been to Citizens Bank Park, the outfield is called Ashburn Alley. Wow, I'm an idiot. For some reason, I associated Ashby with Ashburn Alley. I combined the words. So, forget what I said. Okay, man, that I am tired. So just forget everything I just said. This is just a Phillies pitcher. Andy Ashby. This one, I think I have to look. This one is Jason Grimsley. Obviously, an older Phillies uniform, you can see. So this one, back to NASCAR, is Andy Houston. Kind of a little faded, but it's autographed by Andy. The 96 McDonald's. Welcome to the team, Andy. This one, going back to Pocono stuff, is 2019 Michael Self Sinclair car from last year. So I think the end of this will take us kind of up to modern day almost. There's the back of it. Same time that I got, move the tissue box, I got this autograph. Unfortunately, I didn't think, you know, I just handed him a black pen, or actually I think he used the pen he already had. So you can barely see it even in this light, but that, trust me, that's autographed. Next, Chandler Smith had it signed at the same time. Right next to him, it was a Venturino Motorsports autograph session. So there's the autograph, number 20. Chandler Smith. Next is Thad Moffitt. I am aware that he does have diecast, but I don't have any. And unlike the Michael Self one, I didn't really know, because I tried to get a diecast for people if they had it, so I could get them to sign it. That's why I have this diecast in the first place, because before, about the week before we went to Pocono, I didn't have that diecast. And basically the only confirmed people on the schedule were the Venturini guys. Everyone else just kind of came up later, like at the last moment, which at that time it was just way too late to try to track down a Thad Moffitt diecast. And even though he did signatures, like we lined up for signatures at the Richard Petty hauler, you know, they didn't have any of his diecasts there. So, you know, there was really no way to get a Thad Moffitt diecast in time, considering he's put on the schedule the day of. So, anyway, got his hero card though. Now I believe he has 2 diecasts at least. There we go. He's younger than me. Woo. And Gus Dean, the Truck Series. There was, he did sign it, it's just in gold. There was a session with a lot, I guess it's the Young's Motorsports drivers. And Gus Dean. A little bit out of order because this is the later session at the Chevy tent, which actually they did a little differently last year. They did it on the back of a pickup truck, which was unique. And I got a Brett Moffitt hero card, which at the same time is when I got another diecast over there. I don't feel like standing up for this one, but that truck over there is signed on the windshield, or I think actually the hood he signed it on in silver pen of his 2018 championship raced version truck. So that's a cool one to have signed. There's the back. So now we're back to the Young's Motorsports. We have Tyler Dipple. I forget what. He got suspended like the week after for something. Was it him? Or there was one of the Young's Motorsports drivers. I thought it was Dipple that got suspended. Was it a drug thing? But then I remember he was kind of reinstated because the drug ended up just kind of being bullshit. And you know, there was no repercussions because he legitimately didn't do anything wrong, because that all literally went down like a week after I met him. So I think it was Dipple. So anyway, Spencer Boyd, obviously he ended up winning a truck race later that year. And this is ARCA driver, who the ARCA drivers' autographs weren't even on the schedule of events. They, you know, General Tire always has a tent there, and this is where he was. We just happened to be walking by. He, like I said, he wasn't on the schedule for Pocono or anything. He was just there, and happened to find him. Apparently, there was also another guy there, ARCA driver. I don't know who it was, probably a teammate or something. That had just left, so I kind of missed out on somebody else. But I got Corey Heim here, just by chance, happened to be walking by. There's his autograph, and guess what? This guy's extremely younger than me. I don't think his birthday's actually on here, but I think he was like 16? Something like that. I don't know. I know I'm making a big deal out of nothing, but I don't know. It still feels weird to me that there's professional drivers in NASCAR that are significantly younger than me at this point. Anyway, Sheldon Creed signature's kind of, I don't know, but that's Sheldon Creed's signature. There we go. And this one is different. Didn't actually meet him in person, but this is an Austin Terrio autographed Bangor Savings Bank hero card from his first start. I helped sponsor the decklet of the car for his very first start. So if you ever find a picture of that, my name is on there. And I got a hero card and stuff. And I also got a shirt. So it was all worth it. Although I couldn't get my hands on the diecast, because there are diecasts of this car that exist. Just so you know, there are promo cars that exist of this. I just haven't been able to get my hands on one, even though I helped his first career start. Anyway, that's the back of it. And here is more of the crap that was on my wall, but I couldn't get the tape off of because it'd been up there for so long. And now it's just all one clump. Let's see. Why are there wacky packages in here? What the hell is that? Ew. I don't know what the hell that is. We got wacky packages. Are these sports wacky packages? I don't even know. Don't even remember these. Atlanta Braves cutlery set. Cool. Dodgers shush batters box. God, if only these were made this year, you know there'd be an Astros trash can joke somewhere. Reds ketchup. Giants magic beans. D-backs snake oil. Padres head shavers. Sorry, you probably don't want to see my leg hair. Royals blue cheese, and on the back we have something with Mets. Oh, there's stuff on the back of all of these. Something with Cubs. Something with, I don't know. Don't know. This looks like part of the Cubs one. This is a Dodgers thing. And this is a Cardinals thing. Is there more? There's like one more, I think. But this is like stuck to all this other crap. Yeah, I think another one flew out too. This one is White Sox laundry detergent. Haha, get it. Indians tanning lotion. What's on the back of the socks? Nothing. Well, there is something, but nothing of note. Hey, I think we have one more. Jeez. That's why I don't open these binders that often. Biscuit. Oh, this is a minor league one. I know the back has a Padres thing, but that's a minor league one. Montgomery Biscuits. Doggy treats. Montgomery Biscuits are AA. They're in the Southern League. Anyway. We have, I don't even know where this came from. Tracks. Jamie McMurray, fan. When he's in 26. Okay, well, it's sticking. I'm just going to leave that there. And for some reason, I have a picture of the 2008 drivers that were in the chase from like a newspaper or something. I don't know. A lot of this older stuff, my mom like cut out. So like a lot of these like newspaper clippings and pictures and stuff that would just seem random for a 19-year-old to have. At the time, by the way, I was 8 in 2008. You know, it's all my mom doing. Don't blame her. Picture of Daytona. That is not mine. You know, once again, just taken off the internet. If you know anything about me, if you followed me on here for a while, you know, I like to use my own pictures for the most part. Elliott Sadler, 2008 cutout of a car. This is I don't know, black flags for some reason. This is a picture from 2010, I believe, of Elliott Sadler and Richard Petty. And on back here, sure. And back here, we have a picture of Carl Edwards doing a backflip at Dover after his win in 2007 using the car of tomorrow, which was experimental at the time. God, this is such a bad way of doing things. But anyway, there's a picture. And we have Nestle Nesquik on the back. And here's a hero card of Jimmy Johnson. Like I said, some of these older ones I used to hang on my wall. I don't know why I didn't just put them in a sleeve and why I just stuck them in there, because they are hero cards. Maybe I'll do it one day. Not tonight, I'm lazy. And honestly, I'll probably forget after tonight, but whatever. 2006 hero cards, you can see. So anyway, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. We will have a few more parts after this, and you know, if I will extend this as long as it needs to be. But also the moment that sports starts letting fans in this area of the country, I will be there, and these videos will come to a halt. But basically my point is I will not stop making videos regardless. If this continues for much longer, I will come up with more video ideas to substitute. And but the moment that sports comes back for fans in this area, you better believe we'll be going back to normal content. And, you know, as much I know World of Outlaws has limited fans right now, and as much as I would love to just drop everything and fly to Missouri and the Midwest states that are allowing fans to World of Outlaws races, that's just not something I can feasibly do. So, yeah, out here in New Jersey, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. It's already confirmed Pocono in late June, but without fans. So it is on its normal date, but I can't go, me being a fan. So I'd say it's at least July. So at least another month until you see any normal content. And that's at minimum. So we'll see. We have minor league baseball is very likely not going to happen at this point. Independent leagues, Frontier League and Atlantic League, still looking to start up in either July or August. They're still hopeful. So that may be the first thing back. And who knows when MLB will start up and allowing fans as well. So anyway, gonna stop rambling. Point is, I'm not going to stop making videos no matter what. So anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.